All right, so what I want to talk about today is the fact that trading stocks should be easy and can be easy. Now, what I mean by that is I don't mean that the process is easy. You're going to have to put in work to learn. But what I feel or what I think that a lot of beginners get stuck on or they get tripped up on is you as a beginner need to understand that you can either make trading very simple or you can make it harder on yourself. Now, most beginners, I think, go the second route. Most beginners make it more difficult than it has to be. And here's the reason why. Most beginners come from normal jobs or from normal environments or from normal circumstances. They work a normal job. They've never traded before, something of that nature when you're first moving into trading. Okay? When you're first moving into trading, a lot of the things that make you successful, because a lot of successful people get into trading. A lot of things that make you successful in the regular world can completely destroy you in the trading world. People make it more difficult on themselves because they're always after perfection. When they have a strategy that works, let's say it works 50% of the time. Okay? And this is where we talk about, this is where I always ask people, that question about flipping the coin. If you've gone through my 7-day crash course, you understand that. Flipping the coin, and there's a very specific answer to that. So people will be given a strategy or will create a strategy that's, let's say, 50% accurate. So it's accurate half the time. Okay? But let's say they're right. When they're right, they make 3 or 4 times the amount of money compared to when they're wrong. People, instead of just trading that strategy like over and over and over again, instead of knowing that strategy and memorizing that strategy and knowing the strategy like the back of your hand, they instead chase something else, something with a higher percentage accuracy. This is because the way you have to think in a regular job, right, is mistakes are wrong. If you do mistakes, you get punished, or if you do something wrong, you get punished, you get demoted, or you get something of that nature. In trading, it's different. Losses are not mistakes. When you lose money in the real world, somebody's going to tell you that you did a bad job. In trading, losing money, as long as you manage your risk and you have your stop losses where they need to be, losing money is going to be an occurrence that happens all the time. Okay, I like to think of it as a business. When you create a business, you have profits, and then what? To generate those profits, you have expenses. In trading, those losses are like those business expenses. They have to happen. Okay, but people don't. They come from society, which is fine. But in society, losses are bad. Mistakes are bad. Losing money is bad. So they continually try to improve a strategy that works. It works just fine. And there's nothing wrong with improving it. But when you jump from one strategy to the next, just looking for that magic goose that's going to continually make you money, and it's never going to be wrong, you're never going to lose money. That's when it becomes a problem. It's one thing taking a strategy and trying your absolute best to improve the accuracy, trying different things, back testing and forward testing, small changes to your strategy. That's important. But running into a strategy and then experiencing 5 losses and saying, fuck this strategy, I'm never going to use it again, that's where it becomes a problem. Because no matter which strategy you're using, you're going to take losses. And if you look at people like Richard Dennis and the Turtle Traders, people we talk about all the time here, because I think it's important to see that their strategy was accurate maybe 30-35% of the time. That means out of every 100 trades, they lost around 70. But they made millions of dollars, because they stuck with that strategy and they knew that even though their accuracy was low, the amount of money that they made when they were right was so much higher than the amount of money that they lost when they were wrong. People cannot wrap their head around that. People cannot. So once again, let's take the Turtle Traders as an example. Over 10 trades, they might lose 7. People are going to have a very, very difficult time taking 3, 4, 5 losses, sometimes 6, 7 losses in a row, even if they know that next win or that next couple of wins are going to clear their losses and make them a profit. It's going to be very difficult for somebody coming into trading to be able to trade through those losses. So that's why I always say, look, you can go get a strategy. You can go buy a strategy. That's just the strategy part of trading. It's not the difficult part. The strategy part of trading is not hard. Okay? The difficult part is the mentality behind it. The difficult part is making sure that you stick with your risk management, because that's another big problem with beginner traders, is their risk management is out of whack. Their stop losses are all over the place. Sometimes they use them, sometimes they don't use them, sometimes they move them, they justify moving them. That's because they're chasing perfection. It's not, it's a good trade. You guys want to be perfect, but you have to understand in trading, taking losses is part of the game. There's so much bullshit on the internet about, these strategies that are 90% accuracy. I've seen things on Instagram where it says they have strategies that are 98% accurate. It's fucking garbage. It's bullshit. And let's say it were true. I'll tell you something right now. If I had a strategy that was 98% accurate, every time I was right, I won $1. And every time I was wrong, I lost $30. I would prefer a strategy that instead was only accurate 20% of the time, but every time I was right, I made $500, and every time I was wrong, I lost $50. You see, so basically, and of course we're using simple numbers, and we're not even taking into account your position size. I'm just saying relative from wins to losses. I would rather have wins that are 10 times more than my losses and have a much lower accuracy strategy than have wins that are very, very close to my losses, or that the losses are more than the wins and have higher accuracy. People think that accuracy is the only thing that matters in a trading strategy. It's not. Win amount versus loss amount is also very important. I know we're covering, this is kind of like a well, what do they call it? This is like a porridge of trading. It's a bunch of different things that we're covering, but really what I want to do is just tell the beginner trader to not chase the perfect strategy, because it does not exist. I want the beginner trader to instead chase risk management, chase discipline in your mind. Make sure that you can and will be okay trading through a few losses. Most people say, that's if I can backtest my strategy, and that's another thing, backtest your strategies. But if I can backtest my strategy and it's proven to be, to be profitable, I have no problems taking the losses. They say that. But in reality, when you put live money on the table, your money, it's a lot more difficult. So make sure you have those things in place before putting live money on the table. And when you do put live money on the table, make sure that you have those things in place before you increase your account size. Here's another thing. Don't be afraid to take a course or to get a mentor. It's going to cut your learning curve. I think there's a stigma online where, why would I take a mentor? They're just after my money. Some of them are. Yeah, you're 100% right. Some of them are. But you have to understand from a business point of view, knowledge is valuable. That's why college is so outrageously and pretty much it's stupid expensive. But that's why knowledge costs money. Now, some people might be just in it just to scam you. But if you find a mentor who knows what he's doing or what she's doing, and he or she offers a course, those courses are going to have value. It's not like they're giving you crap, unless it's a bad mentor or it's a scammy shit. But if it's real, if it's a legit trader who's making money or who knows how to teach, those courses are going to have value. And the reason why I say that is because it took me like 2 years of just banging my head against the wall because I was too stubborn to get a course. If I could redo that, and this is something I would tell my own brother, if I could redo it, I would get a course or a mentor day one. It's just the learning curve is going to take the learning curve and it's going to shrink it from years to maybe a couple of months. It's going to help you avoid a lot of those mistakes. And yes, of course, if they're offering knowledge, look, you guys, not everybody's a charity. Okay? If you have a viable product, and this stems back into business, which we talk a lot about business on Thiessen Polshek's side of this, but if you have a product that's viable, what I mean by viable is there's a market for it. Why would you not create a business around it? That's what you have to understand. People think that if somebody's charging money to teach you how to trade or to teach you how to whatever, that it must be a scam, that they can't actually make money. If they have to ask me for money, they might. No, it's not that they can't trade or that they don't know how to trade. A lot of these people who offer legitimate courses, they trade just fine. They know exactly what they're doing, but they've moved into business. And if they're going to take time out of their day to create a course, why would they not charge for it? You shouldn't be against paying $500, $600, $700, $800 for a course, as long as you know that that course is legit, as long as there's reviews of the course. Like he should, that he or she should have some sort of testimonial base, something to tell people that that course is legitimate. If they have that and you talk to them and you like the way, and maybe some free content on YouTube or something of that nature, free content to prove to the potential buyer that that course is a good idea, and actually that the person knows what he's talking about or what she's talking about. Do not hesitate, or do not think that, oh no, I'm not going to buy a course. They're just, if they charge money, they're just scamming. No, it's not. That's not how it is. It's truly not how it is. There are people out in this industry who truly want to help new traders learn how to trade. But if they're running a business, if they're taking their time away from their downtime, or they're taking their time away from trading, they're going to need to charge in order to counterbalance that. It's okay. Okay? Now here's the thing though. No matter if you get a course or not, you're going to have to put in hard work. All that courses are designed to do, it's not to make it easy. It's designed to cut down your learning curve. It's designed to cut down the amount of time you take learning and move that time into actually trading. But that doesn't mean that it's going to make it easy on you. People think that, oh, I bought a course and I'm still losing money. Fuck that course, or fuck that guy. It's not like that. At the end of the day, you are the only person who's going to make or break your success in trading. Getting that course allows you to fast forward your learning, but by no means is trading stocks a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not like that. Can you make a lot of money? Yes, absolutely. Can trading be easy? Yes, trading is easy. But what's difficult is getting yourself to that point, getting yourself to having the knowledge base, to knowing that really trading is a numbers game. Once you understand that, once you get to that point, then trading becomes easy. Before that, the journey there, it's going to be difficult. But yes, absolutely, trading can unlock financial freedom. Trading can allow you to travel. Trading can allow you to make money from anywhere, at any time, as long as you have a laptop or a computer and an internet connection. But getting there, see, this is the point, this is the part that you'll kind of be able to see the difference between scammers and legitimate educators. Okay? The legitimate educators will talk about this. The scammers won't. Getting there takes effort. Once you're there, it can be very easy because you have a trading strategy set up. You have triggers, what we call triggers, that will get you in a trade, get you out of trade, and where to stop yourself out. And at that point, you just follow the triggers on the assets that have been back tested. That's all you do. Okay? Scammers won't tell you that. They'll say from day one it's going to be a breeze. Give me $5,000 and I'll make you $50,000 in the next month. That's scammy. But a legitimate educator will look you in the face and will say, yes, trading can be easy. Trading is easy if, there's a big if you know what you're doing. And in order to get there, in order to start knowing what you're doing, there's a lot of hard work, a lot of education, and a lot of dedication to get there. But if you can put the time and the effort to get there, it does not take a rocket scientist to be good at trading. You don't have to be a brain surgeon to be good at trading. In fact, those people coming into trading, a rocket scientist, a rocket scientist maybe grasps the idea of numbers and stuff, but a brain surgeon, very intelligent person, probably will struggle with trading. Engineers struggle with trading. A lot of people who chase perfection struggle with trading, even though they're very intelligent. So do you need a college degree to trade? No, you don't. Do you need to be super intelligent to trade? No, you don't. Do those things help you? Not really. They don't help you or hurt you. If you have a college degree, great. If you have a business degree, great. If you don't, great. Trading is a different animal. It is completely different from most fields of business. It is completely different from most jobs, period, because you have to have the discipline to put in the hours. Nobody's wringing your neck saying you need to work. You have to be able to put in the hours to study. What's more important, going on Instagram, going on fucking Facebook, or studying that course that you should buy as long as it's from a reputable educator or whatever? You don't want to buy a course? The books. Are you spending time reading? Because it's one thing to go on YouTube. It's one thing to go on YouTube and try to find all this information. It's out there. A lot of it is out there. But trying to figure out the information that's right versus the information that's wrong. Trying to piece all those things together. That's what I did for years. Trying to put all that together. Trying to sift out the bullshit from the reality. It's very difficult. So if you get a course or you read lots of trading books, as long as you put in the time, and of course, a dummy account or a live account with small money. Once again, I'm not going to be like this is another thing that's going to separate true educators from scammers. Okay, I would never tell you to start with $5,000 or $10,000. Okay, I'm also not going to tell you that starting with $1,000 is going to make you tons of money. What it's going to do, though, at the beginning, you're not trying to make money. You're trying to build the foundation, build a base. So even if you lose money when you're starting out, you want to keep those losses small. Even if your commissions eat into your profits, that's okay for the first couple of months. You're not trying to make money the first few months of trading. Okay, if you're really good, maybe you can start making money in a couple weeks. There are some people who are dedicated enough and who put enough hours, and I'll put it this way. Let's say it takes 100 hours to learn how to trade. Whether you do that over 6 months or you do that over 2 weeks, it still takes the same amount of time. Some people are going to put in more effort, more work. They're going to work harder at it, and they're going to get there sooner. But for the average person, let's say a month or two, when you get your footing together and you're a month or two under the proper supervision can go a long way. A month or two trying to do it yourself, it's going to take more than that. But a month or two under the proper supervision, getting your foundation right, your base right, okay? You're not trying to make money there. You're not trying to make money when you have a $1,000 account. What you're trying to do is prove to yourself that you know how to trade. What you're trying to do is, and people say, well, why don't I just use a dummy account then? There's something that happens in the mind, in the psychology of a trader and of a human being when you move from a dummy account to trading with live money. When you have your money on the line, your live money on the line, something happens in your mentality that's going to make you act differently. Some people can trade brilliantly on a dummy account. The moment they move over to a live account, their strategy goes to shit, pretty much. But it's not their strategy that's going to shit. It's their mentality. Because if a strategy works on a dummy account, as long as that dummy account takes into account commissions, and even at that, even if it doesn't take into account commissions, it just means that you'd need a larger position size on your live account, as long as your commissions are fixed, like a lot of brokers are. What I mean by fixed is, I mean, no matter how big the share size is, your commission should stay relatively similar. If a strategy works on a dummy account, it should work in real life. If it doesn't work in real life, it's not because the strategy is not working. It's because the trader is not doing the same things that he or she was doing during the time he was spent or she spent on the dummy account. Usually it's taking profits way too early, not respecting stop losses, stuff of that nature. Not taking trades because they start to rationalize why they shouldn't take trades. Or the opposite, taking trades, they start to rationalize why they should take trades when they really shouldn't take trades. So that's the thing, you guys. There's a lot more to trading than just getting a strategy and then running with it. Oh, I have a strategy that works. I'm going to dump 50 grand into it, or 10 grand, however much money you have, or 5,000 or 2,000. I'm just going to make tons of money. It's not how it is. It's not how it is. There's a lot of hard work that goes into creating a successful trader. Once that hard work is done, okay, once that hard work has been completed, then yes, I will sit here. Somebody who's been doing this for 6 years, really I'm getting close to 7 years. Somebody doing this for 6 to 7 years, trading can be easy. It is easy. I trade no more than an hour per day. In fact, actually, it's getting time to the time that I need to trade. I trade closes. I trade, and that's the complete opposite of what most people do. Most people like to trade the morning of trading, and that's because they're day trading. I'm a swing trader, but that's for a different video. What I want to say here is, yes, trading can be easy. It can be one of the best things you ever do. But don't come into the trading area. Don't come into the trading hemisphere or the trading space or the trading community thinking that you're going to go from 0 to $1 million in a day or in a week. Can you make that type of money? Yes. Unequivocally, yes. Yes, you can. But you guys have to understand something. If you want to make $1 million, you have to fucking work like a millionaire. Do you want to make $100,000? You have to fucking work like somebody who makes that. It's like anything in life. Money, there is no easy money. Money takes effort. And that's what I think deters a lot of people. And I'm probably going to make this video right now, and I'm probably going to turn a lot of people away from trading. Those people, they shouldn't have been in the trading area anyway. Making money in trading takes fucking work. So put in the fucking work. You put in the fucking work, yes, eventually you can make that type of money. But do not come into the trading community thinking that you're going to be the next superstar with very minimal work. Can you be the next superstar? Yes. And I hope that you're the next superstar. But it takes work. All right, you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, if you like these videos, Finance and Chocolate, it's not going anywhere. Finance and Chocolate is the platform that I trade under. It is the platform that I help others under, that I teach under. But these videos are now going to be posted not on the Finance and Chocolate YouTube. Everything, all the content that's YouTube worthy is going to be posted on Thies and Polasek. THIES and POLASEK. Probably where you're watching this video right now. We're going to have a playlist. It's going to be titled Finance and Chocolate. FinanceandChocolate.com is not going anywhere. It's my brainchild, it's my passion. I love helping people through there. And if you haven't been on the website, check it out. Check out the website. Check out the free crash course. It's like 3 hours long. It's free. Check it out. Check out the Instagram. Lots of awesome content on there, and it's a great community. Check out the group chat that we do. It's absolutely free. The group chat's free. It's not $100 a month. It's free. The group chat is free. Okay? Check those things out. But the content for YouTube is going to be on Thies and Polasek under the playlist Finance and Chocolate. For those of you who know or don't know, Thies and Polasek is the business branch that I run alongside with my business partner, Cameron. We run Thies and Polasek. We help small businesses in our area better position themselves. Okay? If you like business stuff, online marketing, sales, how to push your fucking self, how to close the deal. If you like those things, Thies and Polasek, great place to be. If you like trading, still, Thies and Polasek, great place to be. All right, you guys. As we always say here at Finance and Chocolate, trade smart.